Let's go ahead and hear from another tax professional. This is John Sheeley. John is a sought-after speaker at many tax conferences, so maybe you've heard of him. And he's been using our texting system for a number of years, and he's been in business for about 30 years. So John, share with us a little bit about what you're doing.
We had some problems which you're addressing, and one, of course, was getting information from people or following up with people. And the problem we tend to have in the office is that, as you mentioned earlier, that drawer of stuff that just sits there, or the client that goes to the bottom of the pile because either you play phone tag trying to reach them, or quite honestly, if you don't stay on top of staff, if you've delegated it, they don't get to everybody. Or maybe there's the client they don't want to speak to and they don't get to it. Use of automation, and texting specifically, allows you to get around some of those things because the system knows the rules and it takes care of it. We were talking before, this year I didn't hire an additional person during the busy season. We usually bring in one extra person to help with those night calls and the follow-ups. This year I didn't need to do that. We let the software do it. It's also very interesting with birthdays, which was the first thing we did. Is I said, well, this is a no-brainer. Let's do the birthdays. We started getting engagement. So what would be interesting is the 4th of July thing would go out, and then at night there'd be a text, hey, by the way, I switched jobs. I need to come in and talk to you. Or oh, we're buying a company. Can I come in and talk to you? And we got a couple of new referrals, too, which I just think people are out in a bar or at a barbecue, and they have a conversation, and, oh, hey, my tax guy texted me. Oh, who's your tax guy? I'd like to get to meet him, or I need a tax guy. So all fabulous stuff to be doing. So one thing we found is that, the younger clients texting, I would email people, my daughter being, my 16-year-old being a big culprit here. You send her a text or email, you never hear back. Why? Well, if it was important, you should text me. So, okay, texting. Now, our other companies, we're a continuing education provider, and what we've found is between 56 and 70%, so let's call it 60%, of people are opening our emails to them, and these are people expecting my email, right, are opening it on a mobile device. So people prefer the mobile device. People are quickly responding to it. Texting is the way to go with anything, any contact that we need.